matchups that they're not gonna have anymore. So
There it
excited
is.
for this draft, and let's see if it's going to be as fast as the first one.
Yeah.
The draft here is no more Esmeralix. NXP had a hard time dealing with KLVJ, even though he was actually losing on the laning phase. And yeah, I'm not surprised with Hildebrand as well.
Hilda is a hero that you ever want to give to your opponents. I think Khalid is gonna be banned out. Honestly, knowing RPH, they are gonna ban a Jawhead because that's how they just how they
They know how to respect picks like this.
respect
And
picks indeed.
I can feel that Aura PH had a hard time dealing with the Jawhead earlier, even though they had the Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Usually when you have an Esmeralda, ejector is not a problem for you because you can go through that shield, no problem.
100%. All right. We're gonna see NXP Solid pick up the ban of the Thams RPH, the Jawhead ban, I'm sure. Oh
There
man.
you go. Look at that. I mean, go ahead for the Jawhead, and I know you're gonna do it. So Selena's still gonna be the one to be the focus. Chester's starting to become tank here. Am I gonna be surprised if Chester starts going for the tanks this pick? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Maybe that's only gonna happen if Kufra gets banned.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe
yeah.
that's their plan.
Maybe
Let's-
it is. Maybe it is the approach that we can see. Nevertheless, RPH with the ban on the Selena. Wow, okay, a very early Uranus pick here for ban here for NXP Solid. I think that they are indeed gonna prioritize the Kufra.
They mean business. That's
They
good.
mean business.
They mean business here.
Or do you ban Jawhead now? Or you,
Oh my god, now it's a choice.
Well, it's a choice, yeah.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Oh, okay. So RPH can ban something else and let NXP Solid pick either Kufra or Cho. Oh, or Jawhead. I mean.
Kufrecho and Jawhead, definitely some of the picks that you want to look at. Not to mention Khalid is also in the mix. Oh my gosh. So what an open first.
Jawhead. All right.
There you go. I mean,
Respect.
Kufra first pick? Yes? Yeah, why are you even making us guess? Go ahead,
Yeah.
lock it in. you know RPH can steal that.
Yeah. Oh, it's Roger.
Oh, wow. They don't. Wow. More priority on H2O.
The emphasis, man. The emphasis,
Emphasis on H2O, man.
on
That's how much NXP just loves this hero.
Yeah.
First pick material. Earlier, it was first rotation. They were 2 picks, and they still first picked the Roger.
So there it is. Kufra,
There you
Khalid.
go. Why am I getting
Yeah.
some spider senses that this is gonna be the end of Roger? That Kufra is gonna be the end
Yeah.
of Roger.
Perhaps. Because this is Rafflesia Kufra.
This is Rafflesia's Kufra.
This is the
Exactly.
championship Kufra we're talking about.
Exactly. The guy who made this hero who he is right now.
Oh
Oh my
God.
gosh. Seriously.
Oh,
Great pick on the show, though. I mean, Yuzhong, yeah, that can work. That can definitely work. And NXT Solid's draft here is pretty good. This is a draft that can sustain. They have secured their side laners, and they've also secured their carry.
yeah. I want to know how RPH's response is to the Roger. Because Yisenshin failed. Are they going to go for something like Lancelot or a different carry that we can see? So they pick up Valir this time.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. I
Well,
mean,
they just want to stop the progress, the snowball. I'd say.
literally just want to CC that Roger all day
Yeah.
long, right? Their only big damage output hero right now is the Khalid, which is a great pick.
Yeah.
We've seen Khalid succeed almost 100% today,
Yep.
and I would not be surprised if that trend keeps going.
Going upwards, and it's Natalia, the ban for Aura PH and NXP Solid. What will be their response? We'll see.
So the response is apparently going to be bans on Natalia, which is weird because I don't expect NXP to pick Natalia at all.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Why are
It's
people
weird.
putting a lot of emphasis on the
Natalia.
Natalia?
It's a very
put
hit
up a
or
lot
miss
of value.
hero,
Yeah.
right? It's very hit or miss.
Imagine it was Onyx PH from last week, and also at a certain point Omega, and then Omega banned the Natalia against Onyx PH today. Now a ban against that NXP Solid Natalia, and I think that it's getting out of hand. But I understand why. I've had a chance to talk to some of the players, and they said that the Natalia is probably the strongest hero right now in the meta, but it feels like it's not.
Alright, so the Natalia is definitely something that we can look forward to in Game 3 if ever, I think. Apparently both teams value that. We have seen NXP Solid pick that for Yaoi.
Yeah.
And it kind of worked a little bit. It was very disruptive, but it's not the Yaoi special.
Yeah, it's
obviously.
not.
It's not the Yaoi special. So Popol and Koopa this time around is going to be the ban and the Ruby finally. I think we've been letting go of the Ruby all day long. Finally gets a ban. Actually, second ban here.
Oh. Okay. Huh.
Huh.
I'm looking for something like Lancelot.
Lancelot. Lanceling.
Claude.
Lanceling.
Or
Are you sure, Claude?
about Harith. So you go Alice first for sure.
Okay, they're
So
saving
you
their
wait,
carry
you
for
wait.
last.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's impossible. At this point, I'm surprised that JP has so much freedom in terms of his carry picks this time. He can choose almost any carry,
Yeah.
and it's open.
Okay. So the tank set up. I think he'll still go Baksha for NXP Solid. I think that's how good it was in the previous game, and then you can also go Atlas. Honestly, one of their comfort picks. If they go Hylos as well as Baksha, I think Aura-PH will consider getting the carry.
That's a lot of tanky heroes, right? That's a
Yeah.
lot of tanky heroes that you need kind of deal with. Atlas.
Okay.
Were you expecting an Atlas? That's not what I want. Okay, okay. There you go.
Okay, so
That's
an
classic
instant-
Aura-PH.
Yep.
Pretty much classic Aura-PH.
Okay, okay. There it is. This Atlas is also a classic NXP Solid. At least it's a Yaoi hero. I wonder if the Lancelot is actually a comfort pick for Aura-PH, because it feels like the NXP Solid just allowed it to happen. And the thing is, teams, when they allow their opponents to pick up this Lancelot out of nowhere, it just means that they are prepared for it. So
They're confident.
I think that NXP Solid are confident with the Lancelot. Knowing that they do have this Atlas, maybe they can utilize Yaoi and Chester Chang'e to be able to be a problem for Aura-PH.
And the Roger versus Lancelot lineup is 50 matchup rather is
Yeah.
50-50. Like anyone can win in that matchup,
Yeah, that's
depending on who can land the skills better, right? So it's gonna be anyone's game here. I can't make a prediction on this one, to be honest. And
The Flesha Kufra versus Yaoi Atlas. This is it's a field day for all of those tank heroes, tank mains.
yeah,
This is tag everybody that you know is a tank main and
look at
share-
this match.
Look at this match.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
It's like a gentleman's agreement. Like no one's banning tanks.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna both play tanks. and
Tanks. All right.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Who's gonna do
Okay.
it better? Who wore it better?
That's right. That's
We're
right.
gonna go for that.
Oh
Because
my
I
God.
want to see this. I see. It's been a while. How long has it been since Rafleesh has been allowed to that Kufra?
Yeah.
It has been a long time. Let's go into the game, ladies and gents, for Game 2 of Aura-PH versus NXP Solid. Man, if you know this, NXP Solid's been brewing a lot of rivalries between so many different teams.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. It's a rivalry of players and also of heroes and roles and everything. So
Man,
I like it a lot. I like it.
I like it.
Flavor is what we want, and flavor is what we're getting.
each and every time NXP Solid, they're not very high on the win rate, but their games never disappoint.
Ooh.
Like, that's funny. Even if they get a positive or a negative result, it's like social media is always so fun to read.
that's right. It's
H2O.
always like that.
Now, everyone on NXP Solid is actually suffering quite a bit from the early aggression from Aura-PH, and that's just what happens when you have a Khalid and when you have a Valier in your lineup. Valier just can spam skills very early on and can really disrupt a lot of your movements on the map.
Seeing as the Renegade is gonna be fielding the Cho that he's known to be good at, I wonder if he is gonna be able to outlast the Killua's factor for Aura-PH.
Yep, Just way too much, right? Now here we go. Yaoi does not have the ultimate, but he does not need it with the first blood going over to MB.
What, JP? In the face of danger. Well, the exchange is a kill on the Roger, so that's actually good. And JP feels like he's going to take the buff, and he did.
Yep, that's going to be a buff taken, and
Wow.
not to mention, they also got a kill, which means that, you know, there's going to be some damage done to NXP Solid, but at this point, Aura-PH are only ahead by about 200 gold. That is not a lot. And it's proving that this Chang'e mid lane is a bit difficult to control with, difficult for the Chang'e to control all by himself.
Okay, top lane. Kilowash is gonna be just doing the Kilowash next. I like the participation of MB on this Yu Zhong into the team fights. I just felt that the trade-off wasn't that good for NXP Solid for sure. I mean, they got the first blood, but in exchange, they had to lose their orange buff and a kill for Lancelot. The steal for Lancelot. That's not the best of trades, but let's see.
There you go, another big one here in the jungle. They got a kick on a JP! That is huge here! Oh my god, Aura-PH, they are on the run, and kill after kill, NXP are looking better, and they are more prepared to go for this turtle.
I am impressed of the MB Yu Zhong, very proactive in the map, and this allows for NXP Solid to be aggressive right now. Raflesha Kufra finds Chang'e, and
See?
Championship Kufra.
Championship Kufra, single guy against 3 people.
Oh
He
my
manages
God.
to get a kill,
I
and
can't,
he's a tank.
you just can't believe it. Now, the fact of the matter is, NXP Solid might have gotten the better off of Aura-PH when it comes to that specific skirmish, but in the grand scheme of things, Aura-PH are still in control of this game.
Yep, pretty much in control, and Aura-PH going to be securing that turtle. Man, the exchanges are happening left, right, and center. It's going to be Kiluash very low on this Khalid. Not going to be able to make it
my
out
God.
even with the flicker.
Oh, is that also a weird decision from Kiluash himself? Now, Bush is going to come in, and NXP Solid are getting so much gold as well.
Yep, they're still ahead on the gold, but of course it's going to be a more difficult Lancelot to deal with now that he has that turtle buff. That's a very big decision that NXP Solid let that go. It's so out of character.
It's definitely out of character because you know when you trust this, and you just don't want to take it.
Look at that. Oh man, the Purify is going to be used. Green is very low. He's going to have to walk out and out there. Meteor Shower pushing him back, but Yaoi, he's caught out in a very bad position. Like I told you, this Kufra really shows off and pays dividends.
Oh my god. Such a weird display from RPH. Or are they actually baiting NXP Solid from committing to these skirmishes? Because generally what happens if this is going to continue to happen is that NXP Solid is not going to be able to take control of the lanes.
Exactly.
The lane minions will not be in favor of NXP Solid. That's why if you're seeing the gold now, RPH are still with the lead.
What a dive. 4 people going off and popping off in the red and J, and now they can be able to go ahead and take a tower for themselves. Like I said, this Lancelot with a turtle buff is just so difficult to deal with. He can dive under tower, and he can do some pretty massive damage as well.
Oh my god. Whew. Looking at the lineup of NXP Solid, they are now still dependent on the early stages of the game, of winning the early game, just like in the previous game. What we like to see from Aura-PH is for them to kind of also match that with this Lancelot. So all I'm trying to say is that it's going to be really a brawl come the 5-minute until the 12-minute mark.
Yep, and that's going to be coming in very, very soon, sooner than you expect. KLVJ going to get kicked off here. Turtle goes over to Lancelot again. JP having a fun time here. And H2O picking up a kill out of nowhere. That's 2! Oh my god, H2O, he's really popping off on that. Roger going in hard onto Kiluash. Could be happening here. Kiluash can try to go for the Desert Sandstorm. He has that Hurricane Eye, but H2O is just unstoppable right now.
5-1-1 for this Roger. I mean, he was the recipient of the first blood, but it's looking good, KLVJ. KLVJ!
KLVJ!
Oh, he gets away.
No!
No,
he doesn't!
He doesn't!
What is happening here?
The chaos actually favors NXP Solid in the jump from Aura-PH. Can they do it with JP? It seems like the answer is no.
This is the sword fight I was talking about. Who can pull off the skills better against H2O and JP. These two guys are really, really respecting and giving each other a lot of distance at this point. We haven't seen them go actually 1v1 straight up.
Yeah.
So they're really relying a lot on the setup of their teammates for them to succeed in this one.
Looking good now. Looking scary for MPL-PH, but we do know that they are the champions and they have come back from greater deficits for sure. Nevertheless, NXP Solid, they do have some sort of momentum when it comes to like the strength of their team fights. MPL-PH are evening up when it comes to gold.
Yep.
And I think that's interesting to take note as well.
It's going to be so interesting, right?
Yep.
Gold is going to be very close here, and I would say that exactly the same. That's pretty cool to see. Tied up, but again, both teams have their carry in such a good position.
Yeah.
I like the Lancelot is still holding a solid lead on Turtles, and he's also getting, but he's not getting kills. That's the problem. 0, 1, and 2. He's doing a lot of the damage, but he's not getting the gold that he's supposed to get.
That's right. Greed. Oh, Flicker from Renegade wants to commit onto Greed and
1v2 and Renegade gets a kill. He can also go for the chase on Kilowash if he needs to. Jeet Kundo on out of there.
You gotta be careful. Even if you're a Cho, you have to be careful with that.
Massive respect for that Renegade play. And now KLVJ, very low. H2O gets one. He's godlike. And he's not going to be able to, or MLBB is not going to be able to at least answer what NXP is doing. Lancelot went full back, and Felicia, he can't do this on his own.
Obviously, it's Roger that's gonna win it because of the killing spree.
Yep, and of course, this killing spree is just going to keep going and going for sure. Now that he is more difficult to kill with 7, 1, and 1. Itemization looks good. He even has the turtle. Oh my god, Roger with a turtle. Renegade with a 1v1. Obviously, you can't do that against a Lancelot. Even though he doesn't have kills, he's pretty much still buffed on items, and he has the double buff.
Yeah, the double buff setup obviously is gonna make this Roger really strong at this point. Not only that, the momentum is definitely inside of NXP Solid. You don't want to be that if you're MLBB or any other team actually in this specific matchup. Whoever controls the tempo of the game might actually just win it all.
Yeah, at this point, that's looking like NXP, but they want to go for another one. A big one. Yaoi's very, very low. No big setup going to be happening. And the split push is happening here. Oh, MB is in the back foot. Wants to go for the kill, but not going to be able to reach JP. Now he's very low. He's had to fall back. Yaoi, he still has the ultimate. Will he use it? Will he pull the trigger? That is going to be a no. Everyone is backing off right now for NXP. I think they did what they needed to do. The Goldie is not moving, though, despite all of these movements.
There we go. Movements for both teams. It seems like NXP Solid have taken over the lead, but not by much. And I guess the next timing that's important is the Lord take, and that's a given. I'm sure that whatever happens, it's almost important to take the Lord. But the thing is, can NXP Solid actually secure the Lord against a team like MLBB?
Man,
Raflesha already showed us how it's done, so you can see that later. Perhaps.
We'll definitely see that later. Right now, though, Raflesha definitely looking a lot different, in a bit of a different form here. And another kick there by Renegade.
How about
it down?
Renegade?
What? Renegade. He's very low. He's gonna be suffering. What was that? That's
honestly, if before he kicked, he was able to take down the turret, he would have lived. If he just took down the turret before he kicked, that the Kali would have been better. Or if he kicks but doesn't follow through, kick the Kali, take the turret,
and
get
then run
out.
away. That's easy. But he wants to show off. I mean, you gotta give it to him. And now even MB doesn't have the flicker. Gonna have to force on out of there
and
with the ultimate. And Lord goes to MLBB.
Just one kill. Just one kill, and all of a sudden there's how much? Okay, who got it? It's the Roger to take it. They're chasing though, Rockheart.
This is gonna be a big chase. I don't think they're gonna be able to make it though. Roger very, very quick after the wolf form, lichen form, and
he got it.
He got it.
The Crammer.
I don't know how he keeps doing stuff like this, but damn. H2O, as always, gonna be ahead of the curve over everyone else.
Bottom lane, there's a little bit of a push from the Lord, taking down Yaoi, and Yaoi is gonna be able to just get out of there.
Here we go. So now it's going to be Aura on the offensive with the Lord in their sights. Now Luminous is not going to dive in, but it will allow them to
Yawi!
Yawi catches him with that big
Fatal
Fatal Links, and that
my
goes
God.
JP! Goodbye to their carry!
Double
and
kill!
it's a double! Oh my God.
Yawi the flicker Fatal Links and was able to get the most important hero of Aura
Yeah.
PH, which is JP, and
Just one guy. He
And-
didn't need multiple people, he just needed one target. That was JP.
and that is equally good compared to a five-man Fatal Links or a four-man Fatal Links. And we can
Gillette
see the
instant replay.
Gillette instant replay using the
Flicker
Fatal
in.
Links and just right over that wall,
My gosh.
separating JP away from his team. And Yawi. We were talking about how important it is for this team, and it's looking like they are gaining momentum off of that. H2O was
Oh!
legendary.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
Oh my!
Oh
is
my
this
gosh.
is this reality?
guy. What is happening here? What is happening
What is
here?
happening is that NXP Solid is winning. They are off of a big momentum play, and we know that in this tug of war between two early game heroes in the compositions,
Roger will.
Roger will win it eventually, unless Raflesha and unless KillVJ gives us something as H2O converts himself into a werewolf and takes down that turret in the middle.
There's no doubt that H2O is definitely one of the biggest threats again.
Yawi
NXP, they're
certainly.
trying to go for it, seeing if he can slow him down. But
Yawi.
H2O, Yawi as well. Fatal Links into the Alice. JP gonna be able to take out Yawi, at least a little bit of a revenge. Shut down on MB as well. Oh my God.
JP!
Look at JP here.
Oh, what a jump for Raflesha!
Oh boy, look at this. The counterplay here for Raflesha. H2O gonna be able to walk on out of there. Did you see that
my
jump
God.
over the bouncing ball?
Renegade!
Renegade! He's on the back foot. He wants those towers and he is on a solo mission.
Is he gonna? He's gonna change his mind. Oh, the kill,
How?
Roger.
How?
Aura PH are losing this. Valeria is down, and H2O is alive. And this is problem. Can JP and Kiluwash defend against the members of NXP Solid? Doesn't feel like it.
Doesn't feel like it, man. You gotta choose one, and there's just no way that they can defend both of these sides. Top lane will definitely be left over,
my
and
goodness.
NXP, they decide to just chill off and back out.
Coming out. Oh, top lane. It's gonna be pushed by Roger, and they can feel it. A win, a 2-0 win.
2-0 win.
Against Aura PH is right at their doorstep. All they have to do is seize it. Can they finish this off? I mean, obviously, you can see the performance of Yawi on this Atlas. It was quite a little bit punished by Aura PH, but the overextensions of Aura PH, the fact that they are chasing NXP Solid one by one, that spelled the doom for Aura PH.
Yep, and very uncharacteristic for Aura PH to look
Absolutely
like they
not.
are.
Absolutely uncharacteristic.
Man, what's happening to Aura right now? I think they might have gotten shook there. Again, individual performance is still there. Obviously, Refelicia's popping off. Obviously, yeah, JP can still do some stuff. But the rest of the squad is just having a hard time keeping up with the tempo here.
Tempo plays looking good now, and there's
Greed.
here.
Out of nowhere, just goes down right away.
Look at this. The Lord is going to be taken by NXP Solid. Renegade going to be caught, though. That is bad. Uses
Oh!
the flicker, but chased down by the Alice.
Yeah,
Or is it just a bait? Is it just a bait? KillVJ in a bad spot.
he's able to walk on out there. Even KLVJ is not going to be able to at least take the damage output from this Chang'e. And the Lord will be taken. Renegade lived. And again, it's going to be another big win in the fight for NXP. Now they need to
scary.
close this out.
Is this real life, or is it just fantasy for NXP Solid fans against the defending back-to-back champions of MPL, leading 1-0? And in this specific game number 2, they are ahead by 5,000 gold, 2 inhibitor turrets down, as well as this Lord. All of the ultimates now available, man. Can they finish this off?
Yeah, that's a big question. Looking at it now, they are going to go for the big one. That's Yawi catching Greed. That is a big problem. Your Felicia on the back foot there as well. MB is in a row.
The
And
base!
they finish
Oh
it off.
my God!
2-0.